Yo, what's up guys, it's FullySpaced here, and today I'm going to be showing you how to build a stylish survival house. This is going to be quite a large survival house. It's going to be more of a starter style, but it will be a lot more larger than the previous kind of starter houses I do. This will kind of keep you throughout the main course of the game, and will provide you with loads of storage space too. So if you pause the video at this point right now, you can probably copy out this design exactly. However, it is kind of just 7 long on every single side, except at the back there. This is a lot shorter. I believe it's a bit 4 blocks wide. So just be careful if you're copying this build for exactly. This build is going to be more for inspiration, as there is quite a lot going on with it. So it's just kind of an inspiration build. You can obviously pause it and copy the foundation. Once you've copied the foundation, it'll be pretty much simple to follow from here. Obviously the foundation will be 4 blocks high, and 3 up from there as well. So just thinking about that, you then want to build up these roofs, so connect them all up. You're only going to be able to connect up the roof from the 2 sides I've done now, and then you'll have a third one which I'm building there. The third one is actually lower than the rest of the build, so you kind of have to put a stair in and then connect up with a slab later on. You'll see that when I go and finish this roof, I actually build a little slab on the top layer as I usually do. So when I get to that in a second, you'll see, but just for now you want to fill in the rest of this roof. It did take quite a while to fill in this roof. It's just such a big thing. When you don't speed it up like this, it generally just takes like a good few minutes, and it's kind of a bit boring because you're just sitting there placing the same block over and over again. But as you can see here, we've got to this middle section, and it is the same, or it is 1 block lower. So you want to place 2 slabs, then a staircase in, make sure it's cobbled so it kind of looks like it's going upwards, and then fill in these trapdoors for the nice little wavy roof effect. Really kind of creates a nice little design in the roof, makes the roof look a lot better. Would recommend doing this for some of your builds. And then from here you want to go back inside, connect up some of your pillars that you haven't quite finished, as I've just done there. So I've put some beams straight across and filled in a few more beams. I will actually be taking a few of those beams out too and replacing them with some windows, but for now I'm just going to fill in around the whole of the build itself with some spruce, and then obviously I'm going to leave spaces for windows too. I will actually be filling in the downstairs. However, there is one section downstairs that won't actually be filled in, and that's the part that's kind of sticking out from the house, and that's going to be a farm over there. But for now I'm just going to fill it in with oak, get this top floor basically done, head around with some glass, fill in those windows, and get a really nice little start to this base. So as you can see, it's coming together already. The base is kind of taking shape. It's not looking very pretty, but you can always decorate these things and make them look better. Just at the top there, filling in that space as well, so you've got a nice little attic area. We will actually add a staircase to the attic so you can kind of access that too. Then we come down here, add some more spruce, and obviously we've got to separate the places for our windows. This is going to be where our front door is. Put stair upside down for where the front door will be too. That's just kind of a nice little effect you can add. And then just playing around where you want all your windows, kind of breaking a few pillars down, keeping the corner pillars only, but keeping the build kind of complete. So what I wanted to do was keep the corner pillars, break out the rest of the pillars on the bottom floor, fill it with spruce, and then fill it with glass, and it kind of completes this bottom layer. And then obviously you want to fill in the floor with oak as well, because our flooring is going to be oak. Head upstairs, fill in these top bits, add a tiny little window on each one. I see there's quite a few windows on this build. I just went absolutely overhaul with the windows, but I kind of actually like it in the end. It looks a lot better. As of right now, you're probably looking like, oh, it looks very, very basic, and you're not wrong. I generally do the detailing last, so you get a basic foundation out, and you kind of plan where everything's going, and then you start making it look pretty. So obviously down the bottom there with the stone walls is where I'm going to put my farm. I'm making the little wavy trapdoor effect up at the top roof as usual. I do that a lot on my builds. And then obviously I want to add these little hanging baskets in, and in between the hanging baskets I've got some spruce with buttons on as well. And then I'm basically just going to head around this whole kind of build and start adding in these little baskets. They kind of look really nice, especially on like upper windows where you've got so much room for stuff to be put, but you don't have anything to kind of fill it, and it looks super bland. So you want to put things in like these hanging baskets to really fill up some space and give you the most you can get out of your build. I would definitely recommend it, especially if you don't really fill out your windows and things. I recommend doing it. It just looks so much better. As you can see here, I'm adding quite a few even onto the bottom, and at first I thought this was a bit too many, but as it went on I kind of really liked the way it looked, and just finishing off with different kind of styles, adding some different buttons and things later on. You'll see I actually really brought this build to life. So just kind of detailing your builds is something that's really key here when when wanting to create a better like build itself. I always recommend just finishing it off with details. You may look at your build and think this looks absolutely terrible, but the more you work on it, the better it gets. Because obviously, if you can see, when we started this build, it looked super plain with just a normal house. You could see the house and you're like, oh, this doesn't look particularly nice. But obviously, once you start detailing it, and now we got these bushes coming in on each corner, it really starts to come to life. You've got the bamboo pots and the leaves in the corners as well, in between those corner sections, just kind of filling in space. Then we fill in the little trapdoor hanging basket things at the top with some flowers, and then we go around the bottom as well, get some more flowers in. Really just start adding some colour to this build and really bringing it to life. Something that I would really recommend, as I've just been speaking about, it's just detailing. The small little things are really key in Minecraft, especially when it comes to creating a nice styling house or a nice looking house. Things like these stairs as well, just kind of adding some upside down stairs on each section here, just above the windows, really creates a nice sense of detail as well. You get these nice little dips in the build itself. Obviously, if you really wanted to make your build look a bit damaged as well, you could head around with some stairs and put random bits of stairs around upside down. It kind of looks like a bit of the block's been chipped away. And obviously going around with some lanterns, adding some light so when you don't get attacked by mobs during your time playing Minecraft, if you are building this in survival. It also just makes the game look so much better with having some nice little hanging lights coming down from your build. Obviously, it will be quite expensive in survival, but if you have an iron farm or something like that, once you've got your build up and running, it will not be too bad. To be fair, to get this many lanterns probably won't take you very long either. Go for a long mining strip in a or just in your world, and I'm sure you'll come back with more than enough iron to create these lanterns. Then just add in a few paths, go around the outside with some leaves, roses, whatever flowers you want, bone meal it up, get a nice little kind of garden, overgrown garden outside. Obviously I'm in a super flat, so it looks super plain if I don't do this, so that's just something I kind of throw in there. And obviously you kind of want to do it in your real world as well, always bringing up the space, filling up as much space as possible and just making things look as good as they can be. And then I just added a few buttons around the build itself. Fill in this roof with a nice little oak to spruce stairway pattern, and it just comes out looking really good. I'm actually really happy with the way this build came out. It did take me quite a while to build this, but I'm really happy with how it came out actually. I generally build my builds off by kind of like freehanding it, so I never really have anything planned. I can't take inspiration from builds and then go with it from there, and this is pretty much what I came up with, and I'm really happy with the way it looks actually. So as you can see, I had these oaks trapdoors at the door as well, got a lantern above the door, and I just start going around and filling in the rest of the space with some trees, and then you basically get your build. So now I'm going to leave you guys here, and then we'll head over to first person in a second. Now that we head over into first person here, you can see from the outside we've got a nice bit of foliage coming on. From the outside it looks really nice. We've got nice hanging gardens, all these hanging baskets, some lanterns, the wavy trapdoor design at the top. We've got some buttons just kind of coming down each pillar on every single side. I've kind of added these buttons for small details, and then obviously we've got the little button with the spruce block in between each kind of outside little hanging garden, flower garden outside, which is a quite nice little detail. Then we've got these two little trapdoors here at the front as well. We've got these lanterns hanging off the spruce. So if we head on inside, just for the interior wise, we've got a nice little chair as you walk in, or sofa. A bit of workspace here, a nice little table with some stools, and we've got more workspace around the edge here. We can come outside to our wheat garden, and you can also leave through there. From here we can go upstairs. We've also got these little wavy designs coming in for each pillar. Obviously I can't put a stair there because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get the stairs, but that's nothing too bad to worry about. Up here we've got a little sofa with a table, another small little table with a pot on it, and just a little lantern hanging in the corner. Nice little wavy design again across the top, the same with this one. We got this little kind of hanging ladder, looks like it comes from a loft, so it kind of comes down with the trapdoors, and then you put the ladders on the trapdoors, you climb up, and then all of this up here is just a nice little storage room, something I just kind of added in at the last minute. We got a nice little kind of place you can sit down, chill, relax at a table, more storage above, and then obviously in here is your main bedroom here. Another little table there, table with a chair, then we got these armor stands on each side, so you can put all your good armor in there, and that's pretty much it. You got a nice little carpet, full storage upstairs, nice little workspace downstairs, farm outside, and that is a very simple and easy interior. Obviously, if we have a look around the outside, we've got the nice patterns in the roof, still got the wavy trapdoors, got a few buttons decorated around just for a bit of detail, lanterns hanging off the corners and obviously under the spruce where the entrances are. And yeah, it just looks really nice overall. There is a lot of flowers on this one. Obviously you can tone it down a bit if you really want to and add other little designs. We just kind of went with the flower overload here. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to leave you guys with a little showcase for the outro. I can't believe the support recently. We've actually hit 700 subs now and it's been absolutely crazy, so I can't thank you guys enough. So yeah, thank you all very, very much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.